Well, good morning, sunshine. Today I thought we could hang out and just catch up on a few things, show you what it's like in my life now as a homeschooling mama of four who is also a college student herself. We're in week 4 of college and things are going great. Granted, I'm in kind of a common sense class right now, just introductory to healthcare. I had my live class last night, so I'll show you a little bit of footage of that.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing.
So just for privacy reasons for my fellow classmates and my professor, I did put a popsicle sticker over my professor's face and then my classmates' names.
I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever.
But like I said, I just wanted to hang out with you guys a little bit today, catch up on some things that I want to share with you, and just, hang out a little bit. So go ahead and make sure you brought a drink, girlfriend, because you're going to need one, because we're going to be hanging out a long time today. So we've got our bed made, our hygiene taken care of, my wonderful surprise my husband left me this morning. We got that swept up and taken care of. Now it's time to get my daughter, get her butt changed, and then we've got to do breakfast. All right, I got my daughter ready. So now I'm going to make them some breakfast. I actually took a phone call from my husband, and so I gave my daughter a little bit of cereal just to tide her over because she was running around, I'm hungry. But I think I'm just going to make some pancakes, waffles, little frozen waffle things. So these are what I'm talking about. They're like the Great Value blueberry waffles. I just put them in the microwave for about 2 minutes. I use this whole package because I've got 4 kids, so throw that in here. Hit 2 minutes. While they eat, I have some dishes to take care of really fast. We're just going to do that. So before we get into everybody getting into their schoolwork, I do have a few things I wanted to share with you that I've got new that I've been loving. So the first thing are these glass tumblers with the straw. They've got this kind of vintage looking pattern on it. It's got a little bubble lid. So I've been loving these. These are a better replacement, I think, to the ones I had been using, which are these little canned cups. But the thing with those is they come with these bamboo lids that get black mold on them very, very easily. So I have my last one of these can cups that I'm currently using, and then when this lid gets mold on it, it's going bye-bye. And then, you guys, I've officially hit old age. So I actually wanted this. Ma'am, I'm talking. I'm talking here. Yeah? I actually wanted this last spring, but I never pulled the trigger on it. But I did this spring, so let me show you what I'm talking about. Ta-da! It's this little see-through birdhouse feeder. Woo! My daughter's been extra this morning. But anyway, it's this see-through birdhouse feeder. I haven't seen any birds at it yet, but hopefully they'll be there soon. Okay, so here's just a little better look at my bird feeder from the outside. This is on Amazon for like 15 bucks. If I can, I will link it. And then I just got a big bag of bird seed off there too for like 12. And then here's just that bag of bird food. And then we just did a little bit of updating in the bathroom. So I got this new toilet paper holder off of Temu. That's actually also where I got my glass tumblers I just showed you. And then I ordered this new hand towel rack from Temu as well. I think they were about $7 a piece. I do want to get both of these items for our bathroom as well. Okay, another thing I wanted to share is I did invest in a battery organizer as well. So this was about $15 on Amazon. It's called the Battery Daddy, and it comes with the tester. And then there's also some room on the back as well. And then in my bedroom, we did a little updating. So I've always had one of these tables and I loved it. So I just recently got the pair and we put them in our room as nightstands. And then I picked up these lamps at the Dollar General. I think they were 15 a pop, 15 or 16. So we do have the pair of that as well. And I love how it goes together really well with our bedspread. Now, before you guys get a hold of me and just want to shake me and be like, Kim, I thought you were on a minimalist journey. What's happening? I am. But I believe that just because I'm trying to minimize all the things in my house doesn't mean that I can't get a couple things that I love and enjoy to put back in my space. And my belief is that if it makes me happy and helps keep my space organized, which also makes me happy, that should be all that matters, right? All right, with that being said, let's keep sharing things that's been making me happy. So the next thing I wanted to share is my new oil dispenser. I gotta get it down. Okay. So I recently got this. And so it's to spray your oil, and then you can also lift up the flap here and pour it out. I had the things from the Dollar Tree before, but they weren't working. The tops were garbage, so I replaced it with this, and it was like $7. I don't know if I've said it, but I will try to link everything that I talk about down below. All right, and the last thing I want to share with you for now is this new frother. It has low. That's pretty fast for low. Medium. And then high. And then to turn it off, you hold low. So this is the Food Aisle brand. This was $14 on Amazon. My husband picked it out because my other milk frother gave out on me. So it come with this frothing attachment and then this whisk attachment. And then it also came with like a kneading, like little hook attachment. I tossed that out because I knew I was not going to ever use that. And then later on, we will do a Bath and Body Works haul because I'm going back to using my wallflowers. So I had to get a bunch of the wallflower scent things. So when that arrives, it should be here later this evening. I will share with you the scents I picked up. And so, yeah, that's everything I have to share for now. I did have to go ahead and get the kids on their learning activities because they were having a hard time finding something to do and let me talk to y'all in peace. So we'll run through what they're doing really fast, and then I need to start my school. Liam is working on his online classes, which are time for learning based. I've talked about that homeschool program a little bit in another one of my day in the life videos of a homeschool mom. Thatcher's working on learning sentences and how to read. And then Brantley is also working on learning how to read, but he's doing it on the computer because I have to separate him and Thatcher out. Because if I do not separate them two out, they will run around and play and not do much learning. So they're separated, and then my daughter's just in her room watching Miss Rachel. So now Mommy needs to get her workspace together and get started on her schooling for the day. My husband built him a lovely gaming computer, so this is where I sit in his gaming chair with my computer here, and then I normally put my notebook here and write notes off of there, or just put my notebook in my lap and take notes that way. But I'm gonna get set up and then we're gonna get to work. And of course, you need some sort of caffeine to get through school. I normally do coffee, but my husband brought me a couple of these home yesterday, so I'm going to drink those and indulge in them. So we're going to open this up and get started. I also got this cool looking mouse from Walmart for about 16 bucks, I believe it was. Okay, so I showed you a little bit of the logging in process last night when I logged in to do my online class, but we'll just go over a couple things. So this is my ebook, which is my book I have to read. It's also available on my phone through an app called Bookshelf. I do go to DeVry University. They are based out of Chicago. So, Introduction to Healthcare. This was the last chapter I read. And then Engagely Live. That's where we do our live classes on Tuesday. And then we also each week have a discussion that we have to make a post of 100 words. And then on day 2 and 3, we have to respond to one of our classmates' posts. And then here we find all the modules. So module 1, lesson 1, module 2 and lesson 2. We're all the way down here in week 4. So I have done everything for this week except for lesson 3. So we are going to open that up. And then after I open this up and take notes on it, I do have to do a timed quiz. They're only about 5 questions. So this is what my interactive module looks like. I've already done all my reading for the week, so now I've just got to open this up and go through it, take notes, take my quiz, and then I'm done for the week. So what we're going to be learning today is quality assessment for workplace safety. Workplace safety, hazardous work conditions, occupational safety, and health administration, OSHA. The read icon indicates areas in the textbook. Okay, so I'm going to work through this, and that'll be that. And if you're wondering why I haven't ate yet, it's because I normally don't eat until about lunch. So around lunchtime, I've been keeping some toaster strudels. They're easy to pop in the air fryer, about 5 minutes, I believe it is. So I'll eat those around lunch, and then hopefully, let's see, it's 11:17 now. So hopefully I'll be halfway done by lunch, so that'll be a good little break. All right, so it is currently 12:15, so 15 minutes later than I wanted to take break, but I got to a good stopping point. I have a video I have to watch and take notes on it about workplace stress. So I'm gonna go make me some food, and then I'll get back to taking notes. So I'm not trying to flip you off, but I did not miss this. All right, like I said earlier, I'm just gonna have some toaster strudels. Preheat my air fryer.
Mommy, I'm getting the hang of weight already.
Awesome. Good. That hit the spot. Now let's take notes on a video. So here's the video I have to watch. It's 5 minutes and 4 seconds long. Oh, I had to put my sweater on because I got a little chilly, but it's like 2:20 now, and I'm going to make the kids some late lunches. We're just going to have some ham and cheese sandwiches, and then Liam and Thatcher is downstairs in the kid cave. Judiana needs a nap, and then Bradley is still learning. And we do our sandwiches around here on the ballpark buns just because they're better that way than regular old light bread. It's just preference. I'm dropping everything. Got their sandwiches done. While I have most everything out, I'm gonna go ahead and make my husband's sandwiches for work tomorrow. He just takes bologna and cheese sandwiches. Finished my entire module. And then here are the notes from today. Now we're gonna exit full screen and then I have to go do my quiz. So I have 60 minutes to complete it. It took me 3 minutes and I got 100 my second time. Listen, we can't be perfect all the time. But the good news with this class is we do get unlimited quiz attempts. So win-win. Back from checking the mail and my Bath & Body Works package was sitting on the front porch. So we're gonna open that up and I'm gonna go through it with you guys. And then we're probably gonna end up closing out the vlog because I feel like it's been long enough and your girl is getting tired. Okay, so I got a 2-pack of this Book Loft Wallflowers. I hope it smells as good as the Bridgerton Study ones did. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Let's see if we can do a smell test. I was thinking about putting this one in the movie theater if it does smell. Oh yeah. That actually smells pretty good. Okay, and then I got Waikiki Beach Coconut. I don't know if that's how you say that, but I don't know where I'm gonna put that one. Then I wanted to try the coffee and whiskey. I got another beach coconut. And they were on sale for like $3.50 or something. That's why I got several. Let's see, this one is apple cinnamon spice. I am a fall scent girl all year long. I can't help it. And then I guess I'm becoming more like my father because I have not been much of a, one of these leaked out. But I've not been much of a strawberry lover, but my dad is. But here lately, I have been craving all things strawberry. So I did get a strawberry pound cake. I got 2 of those. So that is all the wall scents that I got. Okay, friend, we are going to end this hangout session here. I feel like we've hung out long enough. I'm sure you're tired. I'm getting tired. But thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for a little bit. I know there's millions of other people you could hang out with, so the fact that you chose to hang out with me means a great deal, and I will see you very soon. Bye.